Season find a way to penetrate this cannonball, flinging itself right at him. Season in purple, Kazuma in blue. I don't believe we're starting it. But, oh, are we? Season down, Kazuma to follow. Initial charge is nigh, and they meet in the middle, Kazuma dictating the pace with an underhook. Ooh, but Season pushing him toward the edge. Kazuma unfortunately getting that outside right. I don't see how Season returning from this one. Does Season have a grip? He does. Season able to maintain position, but Kazuma just heavier. Kazuma inevitable. Kazuma also having the higher position here. Season will need a slick throw to get this weight off his back, to get this stone away from rolling over him. Both men waiting patiently in the middle of the ring. Season not wanting to make a move, Kazuma not wanting to commit, knowing that he will win if it is down to inevitability. And down to inevitability, did he step out before the push through?
Yeah, Season spun at the edge and completely dodged out. That was really swift defense. That was snatching victory from the jaws of defeat.
That doesn't even feel like a reversal, Leo Dickinson. It feels as if Kazuma...
Kazuma down and ready. Straight Tachi-ai from Asakoryu, and that is much more like Kazuma. Start to finish in the blink of an eye. Gives him back to Sagari.
Toki Hayate, Kazuma の対戦です。先に故障終わりましたToki Hayate。今場所は重量で相撲を取っていますが、今日幕の内の相撲です。
Toki Hayate down and waiting. Kazuma taking the charge inside left on the belt as Toki Hayate. It looked like he tried for a pull but stumbled, and Kazuma chest to chest already just pushed forward for the win. If he wants to go higher up the Banzuke, he needs to refine his style. Shishi getting double inside right away, lifting up Kazuma and easing him out of the ring. 4-0. Shishi setting the... Can't judge a man when he is looking at his most intense, when he is ready to do battle. Kazuma, a big charge forward, but he's slightly turned, and it looked like that foot gave out from underneath him. You could see some pain in his face there. But that might have just been the pain of losing. Walking off just fine. Looks like there wasn't any kind of injury there, just a bit of a tweak sending him down, because it didn't look like there was much force by Takeru Fuji. Can you recover with your first win, or will Kazuma send you closer to the depths? Kazuma, big blast forward. Onokatsu can't really handle that charge, but now he gets a grab pushing forward. Kazuma probably should have followed up better on that blast forward because now he's given up the grip. Stalemated now. Kazuma trying to get the inside left. Onokatsu the outside right, inside left for himself. Kazuma struggling to reach for that outside right. Doesn't have the inside left anymore either. Has to take a defensive stance while Onokatsu goes for a lift and push Kazuma back to the edge. He is surviving. He is holding on, stood up, trying to wash Onokatsu off. It doesn't work, but he does work it back to the middle of the ring. Kazuma being picked up again, back to the wall. He fights back to the middle again. Onokatsu doesn't have the strength to finish him off. Is this push going to be the one? Double inside, around the back, belly to belly. There it is, Shonichi on day 6.
重かったんでしょうね。
そうですね。なかなか攻めれませんでしたね。
領事式森喜一郎。じゃないですね。
Obby attacking the shoulders. Kazuma trying to thrust through it. He's not really landing any blows. Obby finally gets the power he needs as he attacks the throat, pushing forward for the win. Kazuma just unable to handle this difficult opponent.
Kazuma. Initial charge is 9. Nishiki-Huji ready, waiting for that moment. Can he maintain the top? They meet right in the middle. Nishiki-Huji takes the initiative. Kazuma slow to start, but so heavy, so hard to move. Nishiki-Huji wiggling with all he has, but that 200-kilogram frame may as well be pushing a boulder up a mountain. The match has stalled, giving Kazuma a chance to exert dominance. Can Nishiki-Huji find a finishing blow, or will Kazuma start pushing, start twisting? Does he have what it takes to counter the wily Nishiki-Huji? Nishiki-Huji finding any opening, but 200 kilograms is oh so much weight to bear. Pulling Kazuma down, but Kazuma resets. Kazuma matches aside. Kazuma shoves Nishiki-Huji out, and Nishiki-Huji heartbroken. It took him all he had just to falter under the weight of Kazuma.
Nishiki-Fuji, once that match slowed down, like you said, it was going to be impossible for him to get it moving again. Kazuma, Chiyoshoma taking his time to go down. A bandage on his elbow too, I didn't notice that earlier. Kazuma scooping up and nearly getting deflected by Chiyoshoma, keeping his ground at the edge, loses the inside left grip on the belt. Kazuma trying to prop him up, trying to stop the charge, and he does. It's slowed down, but Kazuma losing that left inside grip. This is going to be incremental advantage for Chiyoshoma. He has the left inside. I can't tell if it's on the belt or not, but that outside right is, and one belt grip is better than none, which is what Kazuma has right now. He does not have a belt grip to his own name. But neither man wants to make a move from here. This is one of those situations where whoever moves first opens himself up to a counterattack and loses. It's hard to get out of a stalemate like this. And Kazuma, a bit of a jolt, trying to move, but not committing too many resources to it. Chiyoshoma burying his head in the chest of Kazuma. Content to kick the leg and trying to pull back. Kazuma gets separated, gets smacked in the face 2 times. Before they come back together, Chiyoshoma pulls him down in the middle of the ring. Kazuma trying to rub some dirt out of his eyes. Might be a displaced contact lens. I'm not sure if he wears glasses or not.
まあ相四つなんで、
Oh, on
ゲームに
mobile?
なるかなと思いますけど
I don't use Twitch on mobile, I'm sorry.
取れた方が有利かなって感じですね。
先場所重量優勝で一気に
Kazuma and Wakamoto Haru.
カズマです。
Kazuma down first. Head to head, and Kazuma collapses right away.
膝入っちゃったんですかね。
Barely a deflection by Wakamoto Haru. Kazuma kind of just slipped after a bad Tachi-ai.
だんだん中盤あたりからちょっと脆い相撲があるなというそんな印象です。これ止めているのかなというちっちゃな。
Kazuma pushing forward through Fuji Yoga's chest. Fuji Yoga able to counter with a good push of his own, and Kazuma will fall off the dohyo, fall down the Banzuke.
富士遼が7勝目。カズマは残念ながら新入幕の場所負け越しとなってしまいました。
我慢しましたね。
我慢しましたか。
どんどん攻められても我慢して下から下から攻めてましたね。あそこで回り込んだり。
Fuji Yoga blasting forward. I thought after the Tachi-ai that Kazuma had enough forward momentum. 7 wins to stay where he is. Kazuma taking the charge. Asahakuryu getting the grip outside right. Kazuma inside left as they go chest to chest. Kazuma moving backwards, being stood up, legs a little too straight, but they slow it down. Kazuma trying to lock in a better grip. Asahakuryu outside right. That looks like a great grip to me. Kazuma getting stood up, pushed back, pulled across the body. Now Asahakuryu back to the wall. Belly to belly. Kazuma is not pressuring it. Opting to walk back to the middle of the ring as he locks in the outside right. Slowing it down once more. Kazuma taking things a little too cautiously. Now he's on the push forward. Didn't get too far. Now they're back to where they started. Asahakuryu pushing forward, belly to belly. Kazuma at the edge. The attack stops. Back to the middle of the ring. Kazuma letting Asahakuryu get good leverage, pushing forward for the Yorikiri. Kazuma just not really showing any confidence in his sumo. Asahakuryu saves himself another day. Next up,
軍配返っています。初顔合わせ。新入幕カズマにとっては大関経験者御嶽海との対戦。さあ、立ち合いです。
Mitakumi down. Kazuma. Chest to chest, Mitakumi pushing back, but Kazuma is able to slow it down and control him. Back to the wall, Mitakumi is able to dip the head low and push Kazuma out. And Kazuma looking like he didn't really know what he wanted to do at the edge there. Just too indecisive. Mitakumi finds
Covered in fat. Not to be rude in any way, but they are covered in fat. Tobizaru down, Kazuma to follow. Tobizaru in light blue, Kazuma the larger man in dark blue. Tobizaru down and ready, Kazuma to follow. Will he employ trickery or go head to head? And Tobizaru stands up, grabs Kazuma by the back of the belt. Kazuma breaks the grip. An exchange of thrust between these two men. Kazuma being the one pushed back by Tobizaru. Tobizaru going for a pull down by the back of the head, does not quite get an exchange of thrust in the middle of the ring. Both men fumbling somewhat. Kazuma going for the head pull, not quite getting it either. I would say Tobizaru in control, Kazuma leaning. Tobizaru so stable, though so light on his feet, and Kazuma bulldozing Tobizaru out of there. Both men aiming for the pull down, neither man really getting it. But Kazuma more powerful, spearing through Tobizaru, however gently.
Yeah, the entire time I'm thinking, like, dude, you weigh 100 pounds more than him. Just move forward,
him.
Push him out. And it took him about 10-20 seconds to get there. Like, Let me just push him forward. Let me get the Oshi Dashi.
60 kilograms heavier. A solid 50% difference. Sadano Umi down. Kazuma to follow. The record is 0-1 in favor of Kazuma. Kazuma far behind the line. We'll be going for a strong tackle, one would assume. Any trickery from Sadano Umi we'll see as the initial charge is nigh. Sadano Umi down. Kazuma to follow. They meet in the middle. Kazuma raising his hand up to Sadano Umi's face and thrusting him right out with an Oshidashi.
And where has that Kazuma been all tournament? Just pure strength, pure dominance from start to finish. A clean finish too, granted his opponent is